Hey, how you doing? Austin here. Well, I think I've got a good piece of information for you specifically related to the circulation issue on CoinMarketCap that propagated to everywhere, all the exchanges, crypto.com, Coinbase, Binance, etc. We're going to dive into this. I'm going to tell you up front, I'm going to link to this article below. This content that I'm about to show you, I'm going to link to it. Okay, this was created by Shiba Informer, who is one of the insiders at Shiba Inu. Okay, so with all that said, guys, don't shoot the messenger, me, okay? I'm bringing you this content. There's been a ton of comments on all my previous circulation videos. Everybody thinks that there's some conspiracy, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, this is going to put to rest and at least give you some clarification, because it certainly did for me. As you can see, I've read through it and highlighted. It's going to take me a few minutes, but we're going to read this together. There's things I want to point out, okay? And so please, don't drop a comment below saying it's all this big con, this big scam, this. Listen to this, listen to what I'm saying, as well as check the article for yourself, okay? Because there is some clarification and resolution here, and you're going to be surprised at what you're about to see. Okay, here we go. So again, I'm going to drop a link to this article. I want you to go read this yourself, please, okay? After you've done watching my little video. Here we go. By the way, non-investing advice, etc. Okay, so here we go. This is from Shiba Informer, okay? So he says together, and I'm just basically I'm going to read through this. So if you don't like that, tune out. But if you want to know what the heck's going on with circulation issue with Shiba Inu, here we go. Okay, so together as the community grows in numbers, yet now with the even factor of influential people sharing their thoughts and feedback about it, the flippening occurred. Okay, we were crushing it, right? Okay, but then suddenly, at our best moment, right here, we were at our all-time high. Without notice, the supply of the token changed on CoinMarketCap. Key being on CoinMarketCap. You're going to understand why in a minute. Here we go. Now, in the blue. Now, before you panic while reading this article, let me share some news. This change is not relevant by now. It had its impact, and at this moment, the new value is distributed to the market exchanges. Okay. Green. Needless to say, this leaves the community with a question that needs to be answered. How can this happen? How can the circulation number change? How is it possible that the most popular token in the world at the moment, which was also so close to the very peak, gets affected by a change so fundamental, so important? Why did it happen, and who's behind such a process? Hear me. Here we go. Decentralization and golden sources. Everyone trusts CoinMarketCap, including me. Okay? CoinMarketCap.com. It's a go-to for so many. CoinMarketCap is the world's most referenced price tracking website for crypto assets like Shiba Inu, Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc. Let's make mention that it's owned by Binance as well. And furthermore, due to their impact and standard in crypto's price tracking action supply, even Etherscan.io uses it as a reference for information for all the likes of the current circulating supply of a token. Hence this screenshot right here. Look, screenshot of Etherscan of the Shiba Inu right there. Market source, CoinMarketCap, which is owned by Binance. Okay. So beyond that, and I don't know if it references this in this content, the exchanges pull their data from CoinMarketCap. That's why you would see, those numbers in like crypto.com and on things like that. That's why you guys were screaming like it's a higher number. It's in the exchanges. It's not just in CoinMarketCap. It's because that CoinMarketCap is feeding the market data source right here, just like Etherscan for like crypto.com and those guys, is CoinMarketCap. All right, here we go. Continuing on. In general practice and in essence, investors rarely, if ever, doubt CoinMarketCap. I haven't, and probably, but we all use it. It's effectively the golden source standard for trackability for crypto assets, just in the heart of crypto. We as investors and crypto evangelists live with that very settlement of confidence because we are used to it. But let me clarify everyone and make a strong statement. This is not decentralization, i.e. everybody depending on CoinMarketCap for the data source, right here. So right here in the blue, how can we have a golden source in a time where everyone accepts that oracles are a necessity to trade fairly in these highly volatile markets? Up to now, probably no one has ever really questioned the need of a decentralized system to track the actual supply of tokens. Up to now, Shiba Informer hadn't even thought about it as a necessity. But here you should know some instrumental facts. Listen to this. No one at CoinMarketCap ever asked the SHIB team what the actual supply was. When the original value more than 5 months ago appeared in CoinMarketCap, no one, not even us, meaning the SHIB development and executive team, questioned it. Like everyone else, we believed CoinMarketCap's acknowledgement of what the circulating supply was when it appeared 5 months ago. We trusted that value as everyone else in the world, but this has to change because, quote, trust has to reside in the blockchain, not in a single golden source or single company like CoinMarketCap.com. Some people have mentioned SHIB should update its API, but SHIB has no API and never had before. So here we go. Now, how the initial value was determined. Checking on the Wayback Machine. If you don't know what that is, it's actually where a screenshot's taken of different websites, like back in time, and they're basically saved on the saved. Okay, checking on the Wayback Machine, we can find here that the supply had no info whatsoever. If you click right here, it takes you right here. See, there's no supply. So this is a screenshot from. This is actually from the Wayback machine. Then we see it right here. If I click this, it loads this window right here. Look, 394, right there. Okay, right here, and right here, there's another screenshot. This is the same one I just showed you. Okay, I found reference to this value as earlier as June 6th in our old Telegram group, the Shiba Inu Telegram group. Where does this value come from? Not from us, certainly. How is this calculated then versus how is it calculated now? We cannot respond to that since we have never been responsible to keep this value in any other way. Here's what it's saying. Shiba Inu is not the ones that gave the value to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap decided or created that number, okay? I'm not getting mad at you guys. I'm just, this is just something you need to understand, right? Okay. So what should the Shiba Inu team do? These are things that need to be answered, so here I go. We made a wrong assumption, the Shiba Inu team. We trusted blindly in CoinMarketCap without checking ourselves. Can you really blame us? For sure, you will find people that say yes, and others that say no. Yes, I'll blame you, and no, I won't blame you. But in fact, we like to think about decentralization constantly, and we are working on methods that should increase decentralization in the SHIB ecosystem, and we overlooked this fact. Here's what we are doing. Here's what we're doing. Said right here, blue. We are changing our view towards the issue of supply. Right here in the blue, we would totally support a community effort to take charge of this issue, but how will the market react? Hopefully, we hope this starts with the community acknowledgement that something needs to change, i.e., CoinMarketCap being the centralized creation of what is in the supply or whatever it isn't, right? Okay, we heard that this change in the reported supply was due to changes in their platform, changes in CoinMarketCap's platform. Is this pathway towards a decentralized goal, or the community is the one that we have to take charge to avoid these situations? Okay, and remember, CoinMarketCap said it was just a bug, and then it just changed. It was CoinMarketCap. It feeds everybody else. Okay, CoinMarketCap feeds crypto, all the other guys, crypto.com, etc. If we don't do it as a community, we will be inviting other actors to enter the discussion, actors whose interests are totally opposed to decentralization. So also, here we go. This is the Shiba calculator. This is SHIB Informer saying this. I have personally something to do. I, SHIB Informer, should acknowledge a mistake on my part. In a hurry to answer, I threw an incorrect message to the public, and for this I want to send my apology to the developer of Shiba Calculator Online, a community member, something in which he totally succeeded. Without thinking too much about that moment, I generated attention to his site and account, and I feel like this could be interpreted as some like he was responsible for keeping the token supply updated. That was incorrect. Okay, so the Shiba calculator is not a factor here, guys. All right. In the fact, the Shiba calculator site does not update the supply and just reflected statically the supply that we all knew in CoinMarketCap. But again, the same acknowledging a problem facing CoinMarketCap supply figures to determine an amount to broadcast publicly. Conclusion. We don't need golden sources like CoinMarketCap being the centralized data source where everybody else pulls from. We need reliable systems where no fat fingers can make a mess or stop the progress of the SHIB army. We cannot go by the usual and trust by familiarity. This has been a lesson for not just Shiba, but for the whole crypto community. I will also expect the solutions to appear from the community eventually. What needs to happen? Since the community wants answers, we should know about the change in calculations performed by CoinMarketCap, which, by the way, we haven't heard one word from CoinMarketCap on any of this. And they should be answering this. They should be coming to us and saying, hey, this is what happened or whatever it was. Okay, an explanation for this change on token whose total supply simple cannot go up. The confusion and claims of some people accusing the SHIB team of increasing the total supply is totally misguided and needs to be cleared by CoinMarketCap themselves or their parent company, Binance. There you go. I'm not giving you any opinions. I'm strictly reading this to you. I'm going to drop a link to this below. Feel free to comment. Would love to hear your input, but there you go. Okay. To me, this is what happened. So there you go. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.